This is going to be a video about reverse osmosis filters and fitting. I've bought one. This is my experience of it. The company I've bought from is water2buy.com. Don't work for them, I've simply bought it from them. I bought it from Amazon. There is the tap. Down here is what's under the sink, and it's a bit of a nightmare, a bit of a rat's nest. A few points the astute will notice where the waste hose goes. It should be before the trap, but as you can see, there's just no physical way to do it. The plan will be to take that off, fix it, and have a mount above there, but the trap at the moment is leaking and it's probably going to have disturbed it. So that's the job to be done. I'll show you in the cupboard. It's not a job for the faint-hearted, I'll be honest with you. It's one of those kind of jobs you think, ah! Here is the 11-litre water tank. At the top you can see the stopcock. The inlet now has a bit of a sticky point. There's two different types. I've got the old type, which you can see at the top there, not probably the best. Basically what you do, you clamp it on and pierce the pipe, but it does say to drill it with a 5mm drill bit, which did work for me. And you clamp it on and then tighten it down, and that does seem to seal. A bit of a word of warning, and the instructions do happen to say about the if you've got plastic pipes, they tend to have issues with them, so they tend to crush. So be very mindful to read the instructions, and there are plenty of good videos on there. This now is the down thing to filter. There's the filtered water now coming out. The noise you can now hear is the pump running, replacing the water. And that's about it. So, a bit of a demonstration of how to put it together. One thing I would recommend is when you put the seals together on the actual canisters itself, try to make sure you Vaseline them up, because you won't get any leaks. Everybody who bought one of these units said, oh, it leaked afterwards, and because the seals were dry. So I took on board what other people were saying, pre-Vaseline them. And just as a bit of a vague example, let's try and show you what the system should look like. What I'm trying to say is this point here should be above the trap, but in my system it's there because I can't do anything about it. The danger is you'll get dirty water back into the system, so I am planning to do something about that. Let's try and show. This is the two systems for clamping into the pipe. The old type, which is there, and there's your clamp. This is the new type for the later systems. And you can see how the way of the water feed appears there, and the way I've had to do it is comes there. So it's very stupidly, it says you can't use A or B and not A and B. Obviously we're assumed to be stupid, so what can you say? Chinese instructions. Well, just a quick look at the waste pipe. This is what you were meant to do, is drill it there with a 5mm. There's the clamp, and that's how it's meant to look. But I physically had there was nothing I could do with that. Another issue I came up against is this is allegedly a stainless steel sink. And I've got some, they're not rubbish drills, they didn't come from Wilko's or any crap like that, but they may be German drills, but I did expect a bit more resistance from the stainless steel. The hole I drilled there is a 12mm hole. And that clamp's just simply some nuts and bolts and washers underneath it, which sort of twist the damn thing up underneath it. You'll find also this is quite a nice feature, it twists, so you could fill the jug up off the sink or into the sink. If you've got a wife like mine, it leaves there's lots of pots in the sink, at least they can get some water then. Bit of a major gripe that sometimes with her. If I come back down here now, you can still hear the pump running, replacing the water that's been used. And I don't dare show you the rubbish that's coming off at this end here is where the wastewater goes, and some of the rubbish I've seen coming out of there, you really would put anybody off drinking tap water. So I'm going to sign off with that one. This is for a few people to show what I've been doing, and so they can keep up. Best wishes, best regards, and I'll see what happens when I buy something new next time. Take care.